Now, you started out with cases for a cause, and I know I've heard you say that no child is disposable. And so, how do the cases, the suitcases, help to really live that out, to show those kids that they have value and worth?
Well, and originally to do that, we wanted to give them something that they didn't have, like the proper means to carry their life. If people aren't familiar, if a kid gets removed, obviously they're being removed for a bad situation. And they may have 10, 15 minutes to pack up. And most of the time they don't have a suitcase or the proper means to carry their stuff. And sometimes it just gets thrown all in a big bag or garbage bags, most of the time because it's bigger. So being able to offer that was wonderful. And then we saw, hey, the kids liked what was in it. So it's allowed us to use that ultimately as an icebreaker in a relationship. If we, a lot of times we do get to meet the kids before, or we get a little bit of information about them. And there's sometimes we don't know. We just get an age and a couple likes, pack them up, and get them sent off. Most of the time we meet the kids one-on-one and allowing them to see, wait a minute, somebody I don't know bought me this bag. They bought me, most of the time, like we like to put in there, like age appropriate items, like a lot of times teenagers, everybody's wearing earbuds. So we always put a nice pair of headphones in there, earbuds. If they like basketball, they're getting a basketball. If there's certain colors they like, we try to give them items of that color, from little games to clothes to different things. And when they see that, and I'm not meaning it bad at all, but if we put value in the bag.
Yeah.
So you're not getting a $5 grab bag. You're getting a bag that any minimum of $100 of the cost of a bag, and at least $100, if not $200 in each bag value wise. So when they're seeing something that's name brand and nice, that makes them feel a little bit normal. And when that happens, you'll see smiles, you'll see appreciation, you'll see kids that don't even know you are and like, oh, thank you so much. And that kind of breaks the ice. So the next time you show back up, they're probably more prone to talk to you or listen to you instead of like just avoiding you.
Yeah.
So it really helps us just to get in, build a relationship, and be consistent.
Well, I had the opportunity to hear you speak, and I was just blown away at the impact that you're making. So, just on the cases for a cause side, the suitcases, how many suitcases do you typically give out each year?
So each year, I mean, minimum is the lowest it's been. Probably that first year was 60. That was eight years ago, and on average, we're anywhere from 125 is our lowest in the last couple of years, up to 175. And it just depends. Every kid that comes into Nazareth Children's Home gets them. We'll get a notification, and if the county calls us or foster families in the area say they have that need, we'll send it to them. If other counties have it, we'll send them, or it allows us to make a relationship with that county.
Yeah.
And I want to say I used to keep an exact total because I thought it was like, oh yeah, and I know it's over 1,000 now, which is amazing. But I don't even keep count anymore. It's just a blessing to be able to offer it and do it and see the impact.
Yeah, well, that when you think about it, if it's $100 for each of the suitcases, and then about $100 of stuff in there, that's a couple $100. So you're looking at quite a bit.
Yeah. It's definitely a big expenditure of ours, and it's definitely worth it, right?
Yes.
Like I would never say it's not, but there's something about, for example, if you're doing an event with kids and you're giving away, I want to say the wrong thing, but if you're giving away something that doesn't really have a lot of value, doesn't always have to be value. Yes, it's the thought, but these kids do get things.
Yeah.
But if you're going the extra mile, instead of a $5 pair of headphones from the dollar store, and all of a sudden they get a 60, 70, $100 pair of headphones, it's like, whoa, that's what Billy has or Sally has. That's what these normal kids have. Now I have it. So it kind of gets a little more attention. And so like when we do events with food sometimes, we like to put in more effort in the value in the food because it's not something they get all the time. So definitely it's expensive. And thankfully we have good partners where we're allowed to get like vendor deals or nonprofit deals. and it really helps us overall be able to do that, to make expensive bags and not have to pay full price all the time.
Okay.